Well, check it out, y'all. We got what you need. We're all living in apartments, condos, vans. Well, dude, even you can have a studio in a box. Yes, we can help you with that right here at Blind Knowledge. We work on your budget, and we figure out your measurements. We'll get you the best sound for the best price. Let me know, 877-237-1143 or at blindknowledge.com. Yep.
Spectres all around me, living in stark, blazing the dark. One by one, pictures gather round me. Where those moonflowers used to lost no more. Spectres gather round here, living in stark, blazing the dark. Night by night, stare into the black where moonflowers used to grow.
Welcome back to what might be the biggest special Paranormal than Normal has ever had. I am proud to bring to you the first of two 1980s alien movies brackets. And yes, it's going to be a shit show, folks. We have 38 amazing 80s alien movies. Okay, they're not all amazing. I lied about that part, but 38 movies. Some amazing, some should never been made and should be burned in a fire, but we'll get to that in a minute. And as always, I brought guests with me to help me break down this bracket, and you're not going to recognize most of them, and that's the best part. We have new people! Yay! And to introduce them off real fast as possible with new people, I am proud to have Chad from the Not Quite Cool podcast on for the first time. How's it going, Chad?
Hey guys, it's doing good.
And for the first time on this show, and first time working with them completely, actually, Felix from the Mod Squad from Movie Mondays, I believe it's called, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Movie Talk Mondays, the horror show. Only one I'm not on is The Gamer. We go live every Saturday with a giveaway.
And also introducing, and Harley says you're all slackers, but Kevin from fucking Christ, it just left my head. Jesus Christ. Retro Review. Yes.
Close. Yeah, back to the Retro Review. Yeah. And the Mod Squad, but back to the Retro Review movies from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 1000s. But yeah, I'm glad to be here, man.
Glad to have you on. And next, and two newcomers. And actually, the fact that they're in order alphabetically just kind of works. Leo and Mike from the Films and Fermentation podcast. Glad to have you guys on for the first time.
For bringing us on.
Yeah, thanks for having us on.
My pleasure, Leo. If that was you that talked first, Leo, you're a little bit low in the volume, but
now
much better. And last but not least, I just got to record with him on his show last weekend, so I was proud to get to bring him on. Tyler from Geek Talk with Tyler podcast. Glad to be working with you so fast again, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me. And I am also the producer, voice director, and scriptwriter for the upcoming audio series, The Undateable X-Men.
That's what's up.
I cannot wait to listen to that. I really can't. I am telling you, that's awesome. Undateable X-Men. I fucking love it. And folks, I am very, very proud to announce the comeback of somebody that has been out of the podcast game for the last 6 months, but used to be everywhere with me. I am very, very proud to announce the return of my favorite OnlyFans girl and the nerd who holds my heart, Miss Vanessa fucking Ray.
Yay! I'm back.
What up, G?
Yes, you are back, and I am glad than ever that you decided to make your grand debut back on my fucking show.
Well, I had to. You know I had to. I love you.
Hard not to. It really is. Oh, that list is getting longer and longer every day. Man, come on now. I'm just a lovable motherfucker. What can I say? and yes. Oh, there it is. Freddie gave the oh my god. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
Sorry, Freddie.
He understands, I'm sure. But and let me get this up because I like to do this for movie brackets just for reasons. But nope. It doesn't want to. All right, there we go. Cool. Too many fucking screens. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to control these. All right, for now, removing it. But Frey said he's working, but we're gonna talk later. I'm looking forward to that. But all right, folks, and the order you see them on screen is the order we're gonna be going with this. There are 38 Alien movies from the 80s in this, and I have seen every single fucking one. I am proud to announce that it's one of the few brackets I've ever been able to say that on. Proud to say that. Some of them I didn't want to see, apparently, but let's have some fun with it. Let's have some fun with this. And for those who don't know, brackets are simple matchups where you pick the better movie for whatever reason you may like. Please feel free to tell us those reasons. Please feel free to go on rants if you don't like a certain movie at all and you want to hate on it. This is the place to hate on it. Same as if you love a movie and you want to rant about how much you love it. This is the place. And if you haven't seen the movies, we can give brief. I could try to give brief descriptions. I could try. No guarantees. On the brief part, description part always can happen. But the first matchup we are going to have is going to get started off by Chad. And it is going to be... What was that? All right, I keep hearing something. I don't know what it is. But it's from 1984, The Brother from Another Planet, ranked at number 38, the lowest ranked movie in this whole bracket, versus number 20 from 1988, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. So, a movie that basically no one's ever heard of versus a classic. But, Chad, which way are you going to go?
Well, you're definitely right. I've never heard of The Brother from Another Planet, but even though I do like some Miles Bennett Dyson from Terminator 2, I've got to go with Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, right, all right. And Harley agrees. Harley agrees with you. All right, is that my echo? What the hell? Harley agrees with you and goes Killer Clowns as well, but she's not on this, so we'll use her vote if we have to. I don't think we're going to have to in this one. Felix, which way would you like to go?
I don't know, man. I love the title and the actor that plays, like you said, Miles from Terminator. But come on, this was a classic. We all grew up watching this from back in the days. Got to go with Killer Clowns, man.
And speaking of midnight movies, there actually do have a midnight movies bracket we'll be doing eventually too. So, which of course, Killer Clowns from Outer Space is involved in. So, a lot of these repeats in a lot of these movies repeat my brackets over and over again, different points. And personally, I think I'm gonna be the only person to give it a vote. So, I will throw a pity vote to Brother from Another Planet. I only watched it for a podcast, not this one, for another one. And it was actually a pretty good movie. Very messages towards race on it that should have been addressed in the 80s more. But I do love Killer Clowns. Don't get me freaking wrong. A Juggalo cannot like Killer Clowns. So I love Killer Clowns from Outer Space. But Brother from Another Planet, I'll throw a vote to, but I don't think anybody else is gonna fucking do it. But Kevin, which way you want to
go? It's got to go Killer Clowns from Outer Space, man. Cotton candy cocoons, man. Cotton candy cocoons. That's all I gotta say.
But you can eat your way out of them. So how is that a good cocoon? I don't fucking get it. But I mean, who doesn't like eating cotton candy? Come on. But
that's true.
As
I got a good Killer Clowns. Killer Clowns.
That cocoon or sucking your blood out at the same time. So, I mean, you gotta.
Well, yeah, but Leo, which way you want to go?
Point out something Chad said about Joe Morton being a brother from another planet. This movie came out the same year as the original Terminator.
Yes, it did.
And 7 years later, Joe Morton upgraded by being in Terminator 2. So, despite that, I am also going with Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I remember seeing this movie as a kid, and it was probably the first time I saw a movie and thought to myself, "Wow, they can make shit like this." It is that crazy.
I will say the thing about Killer Clowns from Outer Space I love the most is that they used a sample of the cop talking on the phone in one of ICP's songs. Killer Clowns, you say? Weird. But
I also enjoy the scene where his shadow eats someone.
Yeah, it's a classic. It really is. And that's gonna bring it down to Mike. Is Killer Clowns obviously moving on?
Oh, it's definitely moving on. They're a classic. I can't even think about the other movie.
And I can tell you right now, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be moving on to the at least the quarterfinals, if not semifinals. But we'll see. We'll see. But last but not even last, Tyler, which way would you have gone?
As much as I want to give it to the brother from Outer Space, I got to give it to the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. More recognizability, definitely kind of trippy, but in the good 80s way. If that makes sense. It's weird. So it's definitely a cult classic. So we just got to give it to the Clowns.
I have been for 20 years, but Vanessa, finish us off, dearie. Which way would you have gone?
Fuck the clown because I don't like him. He's scary as shit, and I'm having a hard time looking at the screen.
There,
So
you can look at the
brother.
you can go with the
brother.
brother.
Yeah, we're going with him. He looks nice.
Well, he is actually a very skilled extraterrestrial. That when he has a leg, when he crashes a spaceship into Earth and he loses a leg, he replaces it with a broom handle.
That's not where I thought you were going with that.
And Facebook user says, "Let it be known the head bastard took a late supper just to see Vanessa."
Yes.
You know what
I'm guessing
just
it's
realizing?
What's that?
What?
There are a lot of aliens out there that look exactly like people. Kryptonians, Saiyans, Viltrumites, the brother from another planet. Are the creators just lazy in their design? Or are they just trying to say, oh, how can we have aliens fit in with humans without using some sort of technology?
Well, the reptilians have been disguised themselves as humans for a good couple thousand years at least. I mean, Hillary Clinton, but moving on.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say "Brother from Another Planet" was just a budget.
It was a decent movie. I'm not gonna lie. It was a decent movie. It was definitely low budget, but it was a decent movie and it was fun to watch. Because I mean, people on Earth already hate him because of the color of his skin. They didn't have to even know he was extraterrestrial. That's the sad part. And that means that Felix gets to start off the next matchup to see who the Clowns are going to face in round 2. And this matchup, starting with number 37 from 1980, is Alien Terror, also called Alien 2 on Earth. Dun, dun, dun. And it's going against number 19 from 1988. My Stepmother is an Alien.
Just because this is the only one I've seen out of the two, I'd have to go with My Stepmother's an Alien.
Yeah.
From what I remember semi-liking this. I only seen it a couple times back in the day, but I mean, you can't go wrong with Kim Basinger. It's Kim Basinger, right?
I believe.
Come on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Allison Hannigan playing Dan Aykroyd's daughter.
Yes, it is. It's Allison Hannigan's first role, if I'm not mistaken. But before Bandcamp ever happened. But
Are you sure about that?
I would hope so.
12
for the FCC watching this show, I'm gonna say yes. But I get to vote next, and be happy you only saw My Stepmother's an Alien, because Alien 2 on Earth is literally supposed to be a non-sanctioned sequel to Alien, and it is hot garbage that should have been thrown out before it ever got shown in a movie theater. So I will gladly be giving it to My Stepmother's an Alien, because Dan Aykroyd is incredible in it. So is Kim Basinger. So is Allison Hannigan. Like, it's just an amazing, and John Lovitz is in it too, a very young John Lovitz. So it's a funny movie. It's a very funny movie. But Kevin, which way you want to go?
Just for the cast alone, I'm going to go with My Stepmother's an Alien.
And I mean, Dan Aykroyd gets to do what all men want to do. He gets to sleep with an alien. So
At least the alien looks like Kim Basinger.
And Facebook user says, just like the Balchinian from Men in Black 2. Oh, I forgot about that. Classic. Leo, which way do you want to go?
So I like what you said about the Alien 2 film being an unsanctioned sequel to the original Alien. I think it's like kind of ingenious to put that 2 on the end there, because a less informed person would think they're tuning into the sequel to a classic film. This film, Alien 2, is made in Italy, and that was very common for like these Italian studios at the time to rip off hit American films. That being said, again, I'm going the other direction. My Stepmother's an Alien. It's a campy film, but I would, if I had my choice, I'd much rather watch this over Alien 2.
I'm pretty sure the majority of humans would. But Mike, which way you want to go?
There's not many movies with Dan Aykroyd you can vote against, and this is not one of them. So I'm going with My Stepmother's an Alien.
I agree. And Tyler.
Stepmother's an Alien. Not even close.
It's not. And I did not make these rankings, by the way, audience. These rankings were made by Ranker. So I wouldn't even have put Alien 2 on this fucking list. It could have just stayed off the list. I would have been happy. But My Stepmother's an Alien will face Killer Clowns in the next round. But Vanessa, which way do you want to go?
Stepmother.
Interesting
Yeah.
OnlyFans content right there, just saying. But
Yes. I'd be game.
Oh my. But Chad, finish us out here. Which way would you have gone? Is it going to be the first sweep of the night?
Yeah, it'll be a sweep for sure. I didn't see Alien 2, but I did watch the trailer, and it looked super cheap, but gory. But yeah, My Stepmother's an Alien for sure.
It did have a good gore content, I will say that, but I didn't expect gore in Alien movies, so I really wasn't looking for it, to say the least. But the number one seed in this is the gore king for this bracket, so we'll get there though. And that means that I get to start the next matchup. And actually, shit, I kind of want to go my review of this one just while I'm doing this, because I don't like. 5 of these movies were exactly the same, basically. So trying to tell them apart is a whole thing. Oh, good, it's still up. Oh, yeah, there it is. And the next matchup started by me is going to be number 36 from 1981, Galaxy of Terror. And it's going against number 18 from 1985, Explorers, with River Phoenix and Ethan Hawke. And while I will say Explorers, I don't think I was that big of I wasn't that big a fan of Explorers, because I had to watch it for another podcast before this, and it was a cute movie. The aliens in it were funny towards the end, but you don't see them till the end of the movie. And but Galaxy of Terror is another Aliens ripoff, and it is literally unwatchable. Literally unfucking watchable. I got through it. I don't know how, but I got through it, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there honestly is not one person. The only person in the cast that's worth mentioning is Sid Haig and Robert Englund. Englund. Why can't I say his fucking name tonight? Fucking Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
And the legendary.
To point out, Aaron Moran played Joni in Happy Days.
That shit. I knew I recognized her. I couldn't fucking picture it though. But, and I mean, Sid Haig is legendary. I had to mention him. Rest in peace, buddy. And Freddy, if we recast some of these on Bastards, I'll be very happy with that. Just saying. But, and yeah, so I'm giving it to Explorers because it was a more entertaining movie by far. The cast in Galaxy of Terror, being a lot of young people that become famous later on, is only saving grace. I'm pretty sure this, 1981, it was before Nightmare on Elm Street, so by 2 years. So Robert Englund wasn't famous yet. But Kevin, which way do you want to go? Galaxy of Terror or Explorers?
Well, considering I don't remember either one of these freaking movies, I'm gonna go with was it Galaxy of Terror just because of the artwork on the poster. I really like the artwork, so I'm gonna go with that one.
All right. Why can't these?
I mean, look at that. That's pretty badass artwork. Come on.
I mean, the artwork's more metal and more impressive than the whole fucking movie is. But Leo, which way?
That'd be pretty dope. That'd make a dope comic.
I like the artwork there too because it looks a lot like the Boris Vallejo drawings of like the early Dungeons and Dragons manuals and stuff.
Yeah.
It is an interesting cast in this film, like you said. Robert Englund, Sid Haig. You also have Ray Walston, who got his start in the 50s with My Favorite Martian. That being said, now the Explorers, it's funny, Mike, I saw smiling when you brought this movie up. We have a recurring segment we do on our show called Movies That Time Forgot. And the first time we ever did that segment, The Explorers was the movie I chose. So it is one that I remember from when I was a kid and watching a lot as a kid. It's not a great movie, but only because of the nostalgia value of it. I'm going to go with The Explorers.
I mean, so going with Explorers, huh?
Yeah.
And yeah, I will say the aliens when they are mimicking on the ship when they're mimicking like the famous Earth musicians, it's pretty fucking hilarious. But Mike, which way you want to go? You know, I think he just told us.
Yeah, pretty much. Though I do agree the artwork is really cool for that Galaxy of Terror, but nah, I gotta go with the nostalgia of Explorers.
And Tyler, which way do you want to go?
The concept of Galaxy of Terror was good, but ultimately I think I'm going to have to go with Explorers.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the first half of this bracket is going to be a lot of these types of votes. I'm telling you, but the second half is a lot more challenging, and then the second rounds will be a whole nother game. But Vanessa, how about you there?
Yeah, I'm going with Explorers as well.
Which, just so you know, Vanessa, that actually Explorers was Casey Box's pick for Yaha's Rotisserie Cinema of 1985. So that's the reason I had to watch. That's the reason I had to watch it. But
that makes sense.
Which actually, my pick for the 1986 one coming up is in this later on. But Chad, back up to you. Which way do you want to go?
You know, when I was a kid, I was pretty excited for the Explorers, and then I was very disappointed. So I'm not a fan of the Explorers at all. That being said, for Galaxy of Terror, I didn't see it, but my podcast partner gave it half a star, and his letterbox review was, "What the fuck is this?" So I guess I'm going to go with the Explorers.
Basically, I mean, and if you're on Letterbox, audience, feel free to follow me at Pair Movie God. All the brackets I have made up are actually on there as list. So I have spent a lot of time in my job when I'm on the phone typing on Letterbox too. So, and Felix, finish us out here. Which way do you want to go?
just because again it's one of the only ones I saw. I have to go with the Explorers. I remember kind of liking it as a kid, but
See, it was
again, the
before-
artwork on this guy, like Kevin said, is awesome. But never seen it, don't know if it's good. So I have to go with Explorers.
Has a real dragon layers feel to it.
It might be worth one watch just for the cast, honestly. But it's like watching a horrible slasher movie that Bruce Campbell happens to be in a small role. You watch it to see Bruce Campbell, and Kevin, you actually get to start this one out to see who Explorer is going to face in round 2, and it's going to be number 35. Oh, speaking of actors, from 1983. Not that one. If The Creature Wasn't Nice, also called Naked Space, versus number 17 from 1984, Repo Man.
Oh man, these are both yeah, okay, we'll go Naked Space. I really have nothing nice to say about either one of these movies.
Naked Space for the Naked Gun, Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically, this whole vote is basically going the fact that it's Leslie Nielsen versus Emilio Estevez.
That's exactly what it is, yeah.
But Leo, which way do you want to go?
So, Mike and I last night when we got your invite, we were trying to guess like what movies were going to be on this list, and I have to tell you, I've seen a lot of really bad movies at the time. There were a lot of movies on this list I never heard of, and The Creature wasn't like, and like you said, based on the fact that Leslie Nielsen's in it, I might have to give it a try. But I'm gonna have to go with Repo Man because of the two, it's the only one I've seen.
I will say, just because Leslie Nielsen's in it does not make it a good movie. Just gonna put that out there.
Right.
I if you actually look at my Letterboxd review of that movie, I actually said even Leslie Nielsen couldn't save this movie. But Mike, which way you want to go?
I'm going to go with the only one I've seen, which is Repo Man.
And Tyler.
I also think Repo Man has a better concept than the counterpart film.
Yeah, I mean, Naked Space is basically just an Alien ripoff. It's supposed to be funny because it's Leslie Nielsen, but just because it's supposed to be doesn't mean it is.
I think Airplane came out in 1980, and this came out in 81, so they're probably trying to cash in on Leslie Nielsen.
83, but yeah.
Yeah.
Vanessa, which way do you want to go? This one actually still has some life on both sides.
So simply just for the name, Naked Space, because I like naked spaces. So just for that.
Preach, my darling, preach.
Oh, you're wrong.
And all we need is I'm telling you, by the end of this one, all we're gonna need is a big white couch. But Chad, which way you want to go?
I'm not a fan of Repo Man at all. So I'm gonna go with
getting
Naked
naked
Space.
too.
Yeah. I'm all about it. Naked Space. Let's do it.
And Felix, it's all tied up at the moment. Which way you gonna go?
Emilio, gotta go with Repo Man. Love Emilio Estevez in anything, except for this one. But I gotta go with this one out of the two.
Which means right now, coming down to me, Repo Man's at 4-3, and I can either force a tiebreaker, but I'm not going to do that because Repo Man was the way fucking better movie by far, and it was actually watchable, and actually had a decent storyline because it was about humans on Earth having to deal with alien shit, which I like those storylines better than the wannabe alien movies. And there's a lot of those in the 80s, I found out. So Repo Man will move on and will face Explorers in the next round. So next matchup, though, is going to get started off by Leo, and it's number 34 from 1980, Without Warning, and it's going against, funny enough, number 16 from 1986, Transformers the movie.
So 2 things here. The Without Warning is another one I haven't really heard of, but after reading the description and seeing who's in it, I'm like it's like Predator before Predator, basically, because an alien hunting people in a jungle somewhere.
It's actually in the suburbs, but yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's an alien hunting people. It's Jack Palance and Martin Landau, who are legendary actors. But Transformers was a formative cartoon when I was growing up. It was one of the first DVDs I ever bought. Was the Transformers the movie DVD?
Don't lie, you still own a copy like I do.
Still own the copy, yeah. And one of the chapters in the DVD says the swear word because it's the scene where they use the word shit in the movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
The movie is
technically 2 swear words, depending on where you're from.
And it's an obvious cash grab film because they're basically introducing the new line of toys in it. But still, it's Transformers the movie for me.
And Mike, which way you want to go?
Hey, I own this movie still. I love the soundtrack. I'm going Transformers the movie.
My only qualm with this whole thing is that the other animated movie that's in this bracket is on the other side. But so they wouldn't face each other unless it was going to the finals, because that would be a funny fucking matchup. But Tyler, Transformers or Without Warning?
Transformers, not even close. Easily phenomenal casting. Leonard Nimoy, Orson Welles, Scatman Crothers, Frank Welker, Peter Cullen. Both the score and the soundtrack are phenomenal. And yeah, it was a cash grab to introduce new toys, or rather, we say characters. But it was also one of the few 80s movies to have 2 swear words. Shit, as mentioned, and slag, which technically is a European swear word, which is means slut.
Oh, like my favorite person's name on this show. But yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Not to mention, man, this had one of the most devastating death scenes in a movie.
Oh,
when you're 10 years old.
Yeah, there were a lot of them, so you got to be a little more specific.
Optimus Prime, come on,
man.
Yeah, I knew what he meant. I knew what he fucking meant. Optimus fucking Prime dying. I mean,
yeah, but
I heard about it.
Opening scene with the the Decepticons invading the Autobot ship. The way a lot of their deaths weren't exactly PG. It's not like freaking Bambi's mom dying off screen or something.
Even at 10 years old, I was like, man, it's fucking cool.
Still. But yeah, anyway, giving it to Transformers.
Goes Transformers, all right. And I know which way this is going already. I don't like it. But Vanessa, which way you want to go? Oh, I'm sorry, wait a minute. Yeah, Vanessa, which way you want to go?
Transformers.
Which means Transformers does move into the next round to face whoever wins the next matchup. And back up to you, Chad. Which way you want to go?
Yeah, I'm definitely going Transformers. I love this movie. Without Warning, the earlier part is kind of like Predator before Predator, but instead of Arnold, we got Jack Palance. So I'd rather have Arnold. So let's go with Transformers.
And Felix, which way would you have gone?
Gotta go Transformers, man.
All right. Well, I am not letting this be a sweep because I wasn't born until fucking 88. So Transformers to me is not a thing I really got into until the movies came out in the 2000s. And watching the freaking cartoon movie at 35 years old on a Saturday morning, the only thing I liked about it was the soundtrack. So the storyline was confusing as fuck. So, and when the Dino Transformers got dropped, that was pretty cool. But besides that, and the Death of Optimus Prime was underplayed completely. So, yeah.
It's giant robots taking care of beating a Galactus-sized transforming planet. You're caught up.
Yep.
I don't know. It's before my time. Give me an X-Men 97 movie and I'll be happy. But
wait, so is the other one. All these are before your time.
Well, technically most of them are, yes, but yeah. But hey, I did not pick this winner. Somebody else did, and if he decides to show his face tonight, you can blame him. But he'll be on the other one Sunday. He'll be on the other one Sunday night, so he'll have his chance. He'll have his chance, and you're all feel free to watch that if you like. But that means, wait a minute.
I don't get
Kevin,
a vote.
you started. I was gonna say Kevin didn't go. Yeah, duh. Sorry, man.
It's going to be Transformers, though. I'm not ashamed to admit I shed a tear when Optimus Prime died as a kid. So yeah, it's got to be Transformers.
All right. Well, and see, I think that's why I didn't realize you didn't get to go, because I think I put you down with Transformers before I even freaking thought about it. But
you knew what it was going to be.
I'm pretty sure I knew. I'm pretty sure I knew. I'm the only one who would go vote for without warning on that. It was a really good alien invasion movie. I will say that. It's creepy as shit. The alien in that movie is creepy as shit. But yeah, it's a good movie.
It looks awesome.
I actually enjoyed it. For 1980, it's a really good movie. But the next matchup is going to get started off by Mike. And it is going to be from 1983, ranked number 33, Deadly Spawn. And it is going against number 15 from 1988, Alien Nation.
Oh, that was a good one.
Oh, I love Alien Nation, so it's going to be definitely Alien Nation.
And Tyler, how about you?
I'm going with Alien Nation. James Caan can do no wrong.
Well, I mean, I know he really can't. James Caan is pretty much perfection in everything he's in. But
he couldn't anyway.
And Vanessa, which way do you want to go?
I'm going to go with Alien Nation because the other ones look like scary, angry penises. Like, go back to that. It looks like a scary, like,
Okay, 3 of them, yes.
A penis who hasn't gotten some in a bit. That's what it looks like.
Okay. Oh, okay. I just remember what Deadly Spawn is. Oh, fuck! I hate this matchup now. But and that's to bring us back up to the top. Chad, which way you want to go?
I feel like I'm going to be in the minority with this one. I'm going to go with the Deadly Spawn because the aliens look like scary, angry penises. And Alien Nation, I saw this when I was a kid. I remember thinking like these aliens aren't cool. Like what, they drink milk or they can't drink milk? I can't even remember. So no thanks, Alien Nation.
And that's bring it down to Felix. Which way are you gonna go?
I've got to go with Alien Nation, man. Love this movie and the TV show that it spawned. But he's right. They reminded me of the graboids from the other movie from Tremors. That's what I was thinking. And then I thought penis is second, but yeah, that's what I was thinking about that. But I have to go with Alien Nation. And speaking of penises, weren't there penises like under their arm or something in this movie? If anyone remembers, I don't know.
I think there were. I think you're actually right. But that's one of the later movies I watched too. I'm trying to think of it. I can't fucking think of it. But I see. As for me on this one, it's a tough one because Alienation is a really good buddy cop movie, and it kind of spawned the movie that they did a couple years ago with Will Smith in New York.
Yeah.
But Deadly Spawn, I thought it was when I saw the picture again, I thought it was like one of those crappy ones. But I remember this one now. An asteroid lands in New Jersey, and these creatures basically get off of it and start spawning, and they attack a house. And the only person that could save the house is the little kid who watches horror movies, so he knows how to face them. So I gotta give it to Deadly Spawn just for the storyline, because it was a really original storyline, and the gore in it was pretty freaking good. And it was almost like a home invasion film in a way. So I like Deadly Spawn. I'm good at Deadly Spawn. But Kevin, which way you want to go?
Yeah, I don't really have a horse in this race, but the chat says Deadly Spawn, so I'll go with Deadly Spawn.
Alienation, dude.
Yep. Harley did say Deadly Spawn, so
Get out of here.
Which means it's all tied up at the moment, but which way do you want to go, Leo?
Alienation. I don't have an argument for this one. I like Alienation. It's a movie I remember enjoying as a kid. So.
And Mike, did you start that out? If I'm not mistaken.
I started it. Yes.
Okay, I must not put down vote for Alienation then, because Alienation does move on. Alienation does move on to face Transformers in the next round. But that means we have to go to our first play-in matchup of the night to see what's going into round one. And do not give me shit, but some of the highest ranked movies are in play-in matchups. It's just the way the bracket fell. I did not do it on purpose. But this one is going to get started off by Tyler. And I hate this matchup. And it's number 14. Critters from 1986 versus number 2 from 1987, Predator.
Oh, you couldn't put these like different, man. Damn.
I'm happy to see that everybody else had the same reaction I just had in my head.
Okay, firstly, I just want to say when you gave me this list, I'm kind of surprised Superman wasn't on there. One of the most well-known aliens in existence.
I agree.
And he wasn't on there. I'm just putting that out there.
Blame Ranker.
I may.
Well, it would have to be Superman 2 because the original Superman came out in the 70s.
Fair. That said, I'm going with Predator. Another wonderful Peter Cullen voice role. Schwarzenegger did really phenomenal in that. Critters was just fucking crazy as fucking fuck. I mean, I swear in this. Hey, you know what? Ship sailed.
So, which way did you want to go?
Predator.
And Vanessa, Predator or Critters?
Predator.
And back on top, Chad, which way do you want to go?
Yeah, I'm going with Predator. I love this movie, but if we're talking Critters 2, maybe we could be in the little conversation a little bit. I like Critters 2 a lot better than Critters 1, but I'm going with Predator.
And which way do you want to go, Felix?
Get to the chopper. Gotta go with Predator, man. Even though as a kid, I think I would have went Critters more, but as an adult, gotta go with Predator.
I will. All right, I can't even. I got to throw it to. Actually, you know what? I can't throw one to Critter. I can't throw one to Critters. I can because Predator to me isn't good until it's just Arnold and the Predator. Everything up to that is just foreplay.
Like that's
On the dark, you're going to give a lot of movies pity votes, right?
No. The other movie's just pure trash. I'm not going to give it a pity vote. But Critters was actually a decent movie, and I look forward to watching the sequels and some other brackets in the future. So, Trust me, it's critters. It's not feeders. If it was feeders, this would be a different story completely. Thank God feeders wasn't until the 90s. But which way do you want to go, Kevin?
Man, I really do love both of these movies, but Predator spawned a lot more movies with it, so I got to go with Predator. Plus, I mean, I don't have time to bleed, so.
And Leo, which way you want to go?
If Critters is up against some of these other movies we already talked about in this bracket, I would go Critters, but
fact.
I can't, in good conscience, vote against Predator.
Well, clearly it wasn't because you broke it.
So you're gonna go with Predator?
My favorite Schwarzenegger film of all, yeah.
And which way do you want to go, Mike? Even though Predator is clearly moving into the first round.
I would love to vote for Critters, but I gotta go with Predator on this one.
Which means I'm the only person who gives Critters a vote, as I damn well expect it to be. But, and I just go ahead. Okay.
Not Critters. I think it was a bad placement for them.
So, yeah, well, that's just the way these things fall. In some of the other brackets I've been making lately, by year, for horror movies, I've been putting the lower ranked ones in the play and matchups just for shits and giggles to see how it changes things. But we'll see in the future. And that means that Predator is going to move on to the first round. And this matchup is going to start off by Vanessa. It's going to be Predator versus Inseminoid. Which
that's an actual movie.
What the hell?
Inseminoid, ranked number 32 from 1981.
Some poor bastard had to animate that.
Oh. I'd probably vote for that just for the poster. Oh.
Honestly, that's where my head is going right now. I wasn't expecting this.
It kind of reminds me of that X-Men comic with the whole brood.
Yep.
That's really what it reminds me of.
I agree.
I like the tagline underneath the title, A Far from Human Birth.
Oh, really? God damn.
You really thinking about this one?
No, I thought no, like yeah, going with this Inseminoid. Just I'm so terrified by the poster. I can't stop staring.
You're just
at
still
it.
watching.
I'm analyzing every bit of what's happening. So I'm going.
You're
with
not
this
the only
one.
one.
So fascinated by this.
That's true.
So many questions.
Well, and that means it goes back up to Chad. Is it Inseminoid or Predator?
Well, if I didn't vote for Critters over Predator, I'm damn sure not going to vote for Inseminoid over Predator. It's Predator.
And Felix?
I'm still at the chopper, man. It's got to be Predator.
And I 100% agree with you on that, because Inseminoid is basically just another horrible alien ripoff, but they give birth to the freaking thing instead of it bursting out of the stomach. That's the only difference. So, I mean, was there any good actors in this?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Robin Clark was the starring actor in it. So, and Victoria Tennant, which I don't know why that name sounds familiar. I think she was in a lot of 80s horror movies. But other than that, there's nobody else I really recognize. So, yeah, Predator 100% gets my vote in this one, because Inseminoid was just pure trash. But Kevin, which way you want to go?
I'm telling you, this should be a bracket in itself. 80s movie posters, that should just be a bracket in itself. But it's got to be Predator.
Coming soon to the Asylum, maybe. It's on the range for this show, but we do brackets on Asylum now once a month. So, and Leo, which way you want to go?
I'd like to put this poster up against the poster for Galaxy of Terror. As fucked up as this looks, I have to go with Predator. I'm sorry.
All right. as I assume, Predator is moving on, of course. But which way would you have gone there, Mike?
Predator, definitely Predator.
And Tyler, finish this off. Which way would you have gone?
First off, the fuck. Second, Predator.
If you want to say the fuck now, watch the damn movie.
Nah, I'm good.
But the next matchup is a play-in. We actually have 2 play-ins in a row to finish off to make the final matchup in this half of round 1. And Chad gets to start this one off. We're back on top. And it's number 31 from 1982, Extra, versus number 13 from 1984, Starman.
Huh.
Fucking shit me.
How did the dogs from Ghostbusters make it onto a poster?
I am Zoo.
No, those are not dogs. Those are very creepy aliens that can bend in unnatural human ways.
So with Extra, it might be a 5-star movie, and it might be a 1-star movie. I cannot tell. It is so batshit crazy. It doesn't make any sense. And Starman is fine. So I'm going to go with the bonkers Extra on this one.
So you want to go? Which way do you want to go?
Extra.
All right. And Felix?
Starman. Easy.
Starman?
Yep.
See, Extra was a good movie to me. I liked it. I enjoyed it. The storyline's kind of cool. The alien design's freaking incredible. But Starman was a really great movie as well. 5 out of 5 acting, I gave it. 4 out of 5 for storyline, special effects. But it's basically just a Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 prequel. Because it literally is Jeff fucking Bridges doing what he did in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So it's really what it is. It's basically like someone looked in the future and said, "We gotta make the prequel to this movie about 30 years before it comes out, or 40 even." Jesus, but I gotta give it to Extra though, because it was a more entertaining movie to me. Starman, I felt like I knew the movie already because I was watching Guardians, but. Which way do you want to go, Kevin?
Well, since you said Starman is a prequel to Guardians of the Galaxy, because I was on the fence on which way I was going to go, I'm going to go to Extra.
Because it basically is what it is. Jeff Daniels comes to Earth and impregnates a human female.
I'm not a Marvel fan, so I got to go Extra.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're not a Marvel fan. But which way do you want to go, Leo?
First off, it's Jeff Bridges who is in Starman, not Jeff Daniels.
Oh, I meant Bridges. Fuck, I do that all the time.
And it was Kurt Russell who was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like,
was?
It was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wasn't Jeff Bridges in one of those movies?
Iron Man. He's the bad guy. Iron Man 1.
Man.
Oh.
And Mike will tell you, John Carpenter is one of my Mount Rushmore of directors. I love John Carpenter, so I'm not going to vote against him. Starman.
You also love.
I also love Karen Allen. Yeah.
And Mike, which way you want to go?
Well, see, I grew up watching Starman, so I didn't see it as a Guardians of the Galaxy prequel. So I'm going Starman.
Which means it's all tied up, coming down to Tyler.
I think I'm going to have to go with the first one.
Extra,
yeah.
And Vanessa, which way are you going to go?
I think I'm also going to go with the first one, Extra.
What?
Oh, and Starman gets taken out barely with a 5-3 vote to go into round 1.
Wow.
But
Is that the first upset of the night?
So far, yes. But well, yeah, it depends what you call an upset. But the next matchup is going to get started by Felix, and it's to see what's going to face Extra in round one. And trust me, I don't think Extra's going to make it out of round one. But it's number 30 from 1985, Creature. And it's going against number 12 from 1987, Batteries Not Included.
It's another easy one. Batteries not included, man.
Which, yeah, I actually, what the hell was Creature? I'm trying to figure out what the hell Creature was even. I don't remember what the hell it was.
I kind of don't remember it either, yeah.
Oh, wait, there it is. I know I watched it. Okay, yeah. I literally call Creature a Dollar General remake of Alien. So I am gonna go with Batteries Not Included because that movie makes me actually tear up towards it. When the house goes on fire at the end, it makes me tear up completely. So, but Kevin, which way you want to go?
Oh,
Harley said batteries, of course, but
yeah, I'm going full agreement with Harley and you. Yeah, batteries not included for sure.
And Leo,
Batteries not included.
And Mike,
batteries.
I'm watching this become a sweep. But Tyler.
Yeah, might as well become a sweep, so I'll just go with batteries.
And Vanessa?
There are so many things I want to say to this, but yeah, it's batteries not included.
You would.
Oh.
It's disappointing. Okay, yep.
Yeah. And finish this out for us. What's it gonna be, Chad?
As much as I like Klaus Kinski, I'm going to make it a clean sweep. Batteries not included.
Which means batteries not included will move into the first round and is going to face Extra. So it's number 31 Extra versus number 12 batteries not included. I get to start this one out, and only because this is a Alien movie bracket, I have to give it to Extra because batteries not included. You don't even see what's inside the machines. They're just robots. I mean, I feel like robots are not aliens technically. There has to be like little Men in Black aliens inside driving around.
Cybertronians. Oh, sorry. I sneezed while I said the phrase Cybertronians.
What, is that the actual name they gave them in the movie?
No, that's the name they use for the Transformers.
Oh. Well, I mean, that's the other reason I didn't vote for Transformers either, because to me it's not really an alien movie. It's just robots.
Who happen to be aliens.
But see, Daleks have aliens inside them. Therefore, they're not just robots, they're aliens. That's the difference.
Which, technically speaking, aren't we all aliens? Because everything is really in space.
I mean, to another planet, that's pretty deep. That's some sociology shit right there. But well, folks, learning corner's over. Which way you want to go, Kevin?
Well, he said it was too deep, but batteries not included. See what I did there?
Yes. Yeah. I swear to God, the movie that wins this whole bracket ends up being what's on the side of a dildo box. I swear to God, I will laugh my ass off to the bank. But Leo, batteries not included or Extra?
I'm still bitter that a John Carpenter film got knocked out by Extra, so I'm going with batteries not included.
Trust me, it's not the last John Carpenter film on this bracket.
Oh no, I see another one. It's one of my favorites.
But which way do you want to go, Mike?
Batteries.
And Tyler?
Didn't you get to me already?
Oh wait, no, did I?
Yeah, batteries.
No, that was in the last matchup, man. This is batteries versus Extro.
Yeah, I already said batteries.
Yeah, but I think you said it against Creature, not Extro. But Vanessa, which way do you want to go?
Batteries.
And Chad?
You know, batteries not included. I used to get that as a kid. I used to get it confused with Cocoon because it's like aliens and old people. But you know, I know the vote doesn't matter now. But I'm going with Extro.
Well, I'm glad I wasn't the only one. And Felix finished his vote out. Which way would you have gone?
Batteries again.
Which means batteries will face in the next round Predator.
That's
So
gonna
that's
be an easy win.
That's not going to be an easy one at all, I don't think, for a lot of people. But that means we get to go to the other side of round one now. And this one's going to get started off by Kevin. And it's number 29 from 1983, Strange Invaders.
Strange.
Actually, which is the last movie of this bracket I watched. And it's going against number 11 from 1984, The Last Starfighter.
Oh, God,
Oh.
this is easy. This is
Yeah,
easy.
The Last Starfighter, hands down. I really like The Last Starfighter.
I'll get to why I think. But which way do you want to go, Leo?
I'm going Last Starfighter as well. This is I fucking love this movie. Even today, even as bad as the special effects are and as over the top some of the acting is in it, I love this movie.
Well, it is the 80s, but
It was fun.
and Mike, which way you want to go?
Yeah, I grew up with The Last Starfighter, so I'm going that way.
And how about you, Tyler?
Last Starfighter, good 80s cult film.
And Vanessa?
Yep. Last Starfighter.
And which means moving on already, but which way would you have gone, Chad?
I like Nancy Allen in Strange Invaders, but The Last Starfighter, as a kid, I wanted that to happen to me. That's what I wanted to happen. So Last Starfighter.
Too.
Agreed.
And Felix?
Hands down, Last Starfighter.
And I see Strange Invaders was an interesting movie, a very alien invasion storyline. Like aliens come to Earth 20-something years later, they need to go back to their home planet. And it turns out like a whole city is basically aliens. The alien design could have been better. That was the only thing I really had to complain about in it. The storyline and the alien powers were pretty fucking cool. But Last Starfighter, I gotta give it the sweep because it's Last Starfighter I watched last year, I think, for the it was 1984 rotisserie cinema, and it was freaking really good. I never watched it to that point, but it was a really good movie. So, and speaking of good movies, the next matchup gets started off by Leo, and it's a 1985 matchup. Two similar movies in a way. It's number 28, Life Force, versus number 10, Cocoon.
Man,
So it's a Toby Hooper versus Ron Howard matchup.
Two directors I like for two very different reasons. Toby Hooper directed some of my favorite horror films, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Poltergeist. But then, Ron Howard. But again, you were saying like Alien, but I don't really get to see the alien very much soon, like the very end. So I think I'm going to go against the grain here and go Life Force.
Well, I mean, you see the aliens like a quarter of the way into Cocoon when they show their form to Wilford Brimley.
Yeah.
But which way do you want to go, Mike?
I'm going Cocoon. Can't beat the goot.
And Tyler, which way do you want to go?
Cocoon.
And Vanessa?
I haven't seen either of these, but strictly because I like cocooning, I'm gonna go with cocoon.
See my
That's
see my
not
dear.
a sexual term. I just like blankets.
See, my dear, you would love Cocoon because 3 old men get hard-ons for the first time in a long time and go give it to their wives for the first time in a long time because of their goop.
I almost
Like,
spit out my
literally-
wine.
There literally is a scene with them walking down the road like, oh my god, I got a hard-on. It was pretty comical for a first time watching. I wasn't expecting
Nice.
that from the guy who comes on TV and says, I have diabetes. But
Wait, what? You
Yeah.
just meant
Wilford
change
Brimley-
it all for me.
Wilford Brimley's in Cocoon, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
now
his-
I'm
it's
going
his-
to watch this. Okay,
It's his claim to it's like his claim to fame.
He was only 49 when he made that movie too.
And he looks like he's in his fucking 80s. It's insane.
He's got a lot of road miles.
I mean, he had to eat a lot of fucking cake to get that diabetes. But which way do you want to go, Chad?
You know, I prefer the sexual tension in Life Force over the sexual tension in Cocoon. So, Life Force.
Very good fucking point. Good fucking point. And Felix.
As a kid, I've always remembered this line from the movie. I'm in the mood for love simply because I have one, and it's because he had one. I have to go with Cocoon, man. It did things to me as a kid. Maybe not good, but it did things to me as a kid.
Honey, why are you looking up seniors get on Google?
Yeah. Don't check his browser history.
Delete.
And that Patrick Stewart was in Life Force with that anybody's vote.
What was? He. I forgot about that. He was, yeah. And Peter Firth, but for those who know who he is, actually, I do. But shit, which means it's my vote. And god damn it. All right, I gotta throw another one to Life Force because as this is a paranormal show, if I don't give one to the idea that vampires came from outer space before they came to Earth, which makes sense in the paranormal world because the Highgate vampire in London is a thing, along with a lot of other cases of vampirism. So I got thrown to Life Force. And plus, seeing that naked female vampire in her tomb was hot as shit. So Vanessa's like, God damn it, I gotta add another one on my list. But and which way do you want to go, Kevin?
Since I have diabetes and I check it often, I'm going Cocoon.
Yeah, it was. If you didn't go Cocoon, it would have to go to the audience. I'm pretty sure Harley voted Cocoon too, so it would have been Cocoon regardless. But guess what? That means Cocoon faces last Starfighter in the next round.
Neat.
And this next matchup, oh god, it's going to get started off by Mike, and it's number 27 from 1984, The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension.
No way
And
this
it's
is a
going-
real movie.
Yes, it is. It's based on It's based off the Buckaroo Banzai TV series from the 50s, and yes, Christopher Lloyd is in it as well. So, and Jeff Goldblum, of course. So,
Huh.
and John Lithgow. I mean, it's a lot of big names.
Alan Barkin, and yeah.
But the next, it's going against number 9, Flight of the Navigator from 1986.
Oh, ouch. Oh.
I told you, this side's the harder side by far.
Oh, shit.
It leans to the right, Vanessa?
Yes, but what the fuck is on his shoulder?
A little alien.
It's
Looks like a
little alien.
pug.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, what the hell is that? It's almost pug-like. Yep.
Wow.
It's a little cute, like mini dog.
Yeah, that's kind of an oxymoronic statement, right?
But Mike, it's your vote. Which way you want to go?
I'm gonna go with my nostalgia vote as a kid and go with Flight of the Navigator. That was a tough one.
And Tyler, which way you want to go?
The Buckaroo. I'm getting all tongue-tied. The one
Buckaroo
with
Banzai?
Yeah, Buckaroo Banzai. Mainly because it's fun to say because of the big names in it.
I mean, Buckaroo Banzai is just a ripoff of what the hell's the other 50s serial I'm thinking of with Ming as the enemy?
Family Guy is a ripoff of The Simpsons. What's your point?
Yeah.
Oh, it was. I'm not disagreeing with that one damn bit. And I thank Mac Groening every day, and I thank Seth MacFarlane for stealing that idea. But
I mean, as long as we're going to go to that rabbit hole, Simpsons is just a ripoff of Flintstones.
That's more of a stretch. But
is it though? Fat
Obnoxious
Hudson, housewife. We got the little kid there.
I don't know. It's
same dynamic.
Kind of, I guess, similar, but not exactly a complete ripoff. Family Guy I could agree with, and then American Dad and Cleveland Show and all the other ones that followed. But which way you want to go, Vanessa?
Creator, though.
Trust me, I am well aware.
There's just something about that little pug alien thing on his shoulder that I don't like, so I'm going with Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, he's got another movie in this coming down the line too, but just one, I think. But I mean it's the '80s, so Jeff Goldblum appears everywhere. But which way do you want to go, Chad?
Flight of the Navigator. Yeah, the nostalgia vote for me too on this one.
And Felix.
Easy Flight of the Navigator, man.
And I thought I watched Buckaroo Banzai like a year ago for 1984 rotisserie cinema, just because I was trying to find movies to nominate, and I regretted watching it immediately because it was just pure hot garbage. It really was. Even with a great cast, movies could still be garbage. Flight of the Navigator was kind of cool. Kid gets abducted by aliens and comes back like in what he thinks is like a day later, but it's really like eight years later. And I actually teared up when he sees his mom and dad all old, and he's like, "What happened to you?" But so it was a cute movie. Even though we're doing a Suck It Disney bracket on Bastards this Sunday, I gotta go with Flight of the Navigator. Which for anybody who wants to watch, that'll be live on Sunday at 3 Eastern, 2 Central on YouTube on the Bracket Bastards channel, and it's 2 weeks long, and it's animated movies that are not made by Disney. But
well, Disney's going to own everything now, so
they don't own South Park.
They don't own South Park yet.
The day they own South Park is the day Disney stops caring about their content. But
very true.
Which they're getting close to that with letting Deadpool come on, but come on. But which way do you want to go?
Put a chicken in it, make her gay and lame.
Which way you want to go, Kevin?
It's got to be Flight of the Navigator. You got Pee Wee Herman as the voice of the freaking ship. I mean, come on.
Was he?
Yeah.
Was him? Yeah.
I did not pick up on that.
Huh.
Yeah, Paul Rubens.
I try to look at the names of actors unless I think I recognize them, because then I like to enjoy the movie without going off star power. But which way do you want to go, Leo?
It's a tough one for me. I love Flight of the Navigator, and what is hot garbage to some is gold to others. I'd be remiss to not vote for Buckaroo Banzai because the theme song is the ringtone on my phone. So I have to give it to Buckaroo.
Well, I mean, Flight of the Navigator is moving on 5-3, so I mean, it's all good. And I mean, Yeah, one man's trash and another man's treasure. That saying has meaning for a reason. People like to hate on Star Wars and other shows I'm on, but I fucking like to go bitch slap them sideways when they say shit like that. But
Wait, hold on.
that's me.
Original
Star Wars
trilogy
sucks.
Star Wars or woke Disney Star Wars?
All of them.
If you hate on the OGs or the prequels, you will get bitch slapped. If you hate on Disney's, I can stand it. I can stand it. I may defend, but I will stand it. Fucking Finn. Ugh. But the next matchup is going to get started off by Tyler, and it's number 26, The Hidden from 1987, versus number 8, The Abyss from 1989. I'm sorry, but yeah, Abyss is number 8. I don't know if I said 87 or 8, but it's 8.
Whatever, something 80s. And I think I'm going to have to go with The Abyss.
All right, which means The Abyss gets a vote. And Vanessa, which way do you want to go?
What was the first one again?
The Hidden. It is basically... It's basically about a cop who teams with the FBI agent, and the FBI agent is a alien in disguise, and he's hunting the alien that killed his family that's jumping from body to body.
Okay, that one.
It had Kyle MacLachlan and Michael Nuri in it, and they were both big actors in the 80s.
Sounds great. Let's vote for that one.
Sounds like John Wick with a few extra steps.
Yep.
It kind of reminded me of They Live to some degree, but kind of. But which way do you want to go, Chad?
I love James Cameron, so we'll go with The Abyss.
And Felix?
The Abyss.
All right, I gotta give another one to The Hidden, because The Hidden I thought was a way better movie. The Abyss is more of a ocean adventure movie to me than a alien movie. Yes, the creature was kind of cool. It kind of reminded me of the creature in Nope, which I fucking hated. So, because Nope was a garbage movie. I'm sorry, Jordan Peele. I love most of your movies, but Nope was horrible.
Okay, time out for a second. Transformers doesn't constitute as an alien movie. Abyss doesn't constitute as an alien movie. What exactly makes an alien movie for you?
This is a fantastic question.
I guess actual aliens in some degree. I mean,
okay, so next time I go to Mexico, I'll bring somebody back. Boom, that's our instant alien movie.
I mean, put it this way: in Abyss, it could have been more undiscovered sea creatures than aliens that they found. That's the way I see it. It could have been more, because we don't know everything that's in the ocean from a paranormal standpoint by any fucking means. So it could have been an undiscovered Earth creature that lives in the ocean. So, and it was mainly about them fucking diving the whole movie. Like, I'm good. It was well done. I'm not gonna lie, it was very well done. But The Hidden was too, and The Hidden was a way more entertaining movie in my opinion. But enough about my opinion. Kevin, what's your opinion?
The Abyss. It had RoboCop in it, so we'll go that way.
Jesus Christ.
The Abyss didn't have RoboCop.
And
you're thinking
Leo?
of Leviathan.
No, The Abyss had Peter Weller in it.
No, The Abyss was Ed Harris. Peter Weller was in Leviathan.
It had Ed Harris, Mary Elizabeth, Michael Biehn, Leo Burmester, and a bunch of people I never heard of.
I think what would you vote for Buckaroo Banzai? Because that was RoboCop.
That's well.
Hold on, am I looking at the wrong thing here? Yeah, the cast. Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind.
His vote
Either
counts,
way,
though, Abyss. His vote counts.
Yeah, no, I'm still going Abyss because I'm not going for the other one.
You know, if you haven't seen The Hidden, I actually recommend it. It's a really good movie. But Mike, which way would you have gone?
The Abyss.
Which means the Abyss is 100% moving on, and we'll face Flight the Navigator in the next round. But the next matchup, and I fucking hate this matchup already, and I love both these movies, and it's gonna be started off by Vanessa. It's number 25 from 1988, Mac and Me.
Ugh.
One of Kevin's favorites right there.
What in the ET?
Yeah, it does look like an ET knockoff.
This, I'm saying this now before it gets to my turn even. To me, this is the good version of ET. ET is trash. But
This ET looks high as shit.
I can't trust anything you say anymore then.
welcome to my movie opinions. Kevin's used to it. Kevin's used to it. So is Vanessa. But
I'm guessing you don't like Reese's Pieces either.
I love Reese's Pieces, thank you. And Mac and Me is facing number 7 from 1985, Enemy Mine.
Huh.
This looks almost like a knockoff Thor.
No.
It looks like a Star Trek movie.
The dude on the right looks like something I left in my toilet.
That's little Gossip Junior, guys.
And actually, the Thor looking guy is Dennis Quaid. So
yeah, Dennis Quaid.
Wait, it is? It doesn't look like shit.
And Lou Gossett Jr. is in this movie too.
Yeah, he's the alien.
Yeah, he's the alien. But
I can
he's
see
the
it,
toilet
actually.
turd.
But I'm happy I'm not going first. I'm happy I'm not going first in this. But Vanessa, which way do you want to go?
Well, now when you said Dennis Quaid, that it's really difficult for me to knock off ET.
To think, it's really hard for you not to think with your pants. I know.
I know. Knock off ET.
So you're going with Mac and Me, or you're knocking off Mac and Me and going with Enemy Mine?
No, I'm gonna go with I just like the stoned looking knockoff ET. So that's what I'm going with. I'm sorry, Dennis. I still love you.
And Chad, which way are you gonna go?
You know, Mac and Me is a terrible movie.
I disagree 100%, but okay.
Enemy Mine is good, but I will say I'm voting for Enemy Mine. However, if you have the chance to watch the Mystery Science Theater 3000 episode of Mac and Me, it makes it so much better. They definitely play up the fact that he looks like he's high all the time.
And okay, I didn't know there was a MST3K version of Mac and Me. I will have to watch that now 100% because I love Crow and fucking Tom Servo. I just actually sold my pop figures of them on eBay. I fucking am sad about that. I love those pop figures, but I need the money. Which way you want to go, Felix?
I have to go with Enemy Mine, man. The other movie, probably the worst movie on this whole list, if you ask me.
Probably the worst if you ask me.
See, I actually watched Mac and Me for a second time for this bracket, and I didn't even realize it for like the first 20 minutes. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I've seen this," and I still watched the whole thing again because it actually makes me tear up. Because the kid in the wheelchair, the whole movie, I feel so fucking like bad for her. Like, yeah, he's a whiny little punk, but I feel bad for him, and I do love that they use the scene of him rolling down the mountain, but when he falls off the side of the cliff, they use that for what's his fucking name? That
Paul Rudd.
The guy that talks like a robot. Stephen Hawking. They use that that image in a lot of Stephen Hawking Epstein Island memes. So it's pretty funny. But Enemy Mine though surprised me because I never heard of it. And it was a really good movie, though. I mean, about different races coming together to survive. So it was a good message. But I'm still going to throw it to Mac and Me just because I think I know which way this one's going. And Mac and Me needs more love because it's a really good movie and it's 100% the better version of fucking E.T. I don't care what anybody says. The best thing about E.T. was the Universal Studios ride, and that was it. So, I've said my piece. Kevin?
If I wish I could scrub the memory of Mac and Me out of my brain. I freaking hate that movie with a passion. So yeah, on my podcast, that's how we rate everything. Was a movie bad? Was it Mac and Me bad, or was it, just bad? That's how we rate it on my podcast. So yeah, I'm going enemy on this one.
I may actually have to watch this movie now. See how bad it really is.
I found it enjoyable and adorable.
Okay, but is it like, to me, there's like, my level is the movie Rubber with that fucking tire. That's my level. But like, I also really enjoy that movie.
Vanessa, somewhere Kevin Stoner is rolling over in his grave as you say that, but
I know, because my first time watching it was with him and Amanda. We had a little watch party.
Oh God, I still haven't seen that movie because Casey makes me not want to watch that movie. But
it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so good.
It's in one of the brackets for this show at some point for the year it came out. That's it. But which way do you want to go though? Unfortunately, but Leo, which way you want to go?
I think Mike will agree with me if our third co-host, our Kevin, was on the show right now. Mac and me would get another vote because he talks about it all the time on our podcast. And my favorite part of Mac and Me, like you said, the scene where the kid in the wheelchair falls off the cliff. Every time Paul Rudd makes an appearance on the Conan O'Brien show, he would go on to promote one of his movies, and they would cut away to show a clip from the film, and every single time it ends up being that clip from Mac and Me of the kid falling off the cliff. A running joke all the time. But I am going with Enemy Mine. It's a I love Louis Gossett Jr. and I love Dennis Quaid. I think it's just a very brilliant plot. I love how this film.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Hearing that little alien kid say "Uncle, Uncle," like always made me tear up a little bit. But it really did. Dennis Quaid was a good uncle. But which way you want to go, Mike?
Oh, I love Enemy Mine, hands down.
See, I didn't watch it until a couple weeks ago. That's the sad part.
I watched it when I was a kid, so yeah.
Well, put it this way: Mac and Me came out the year I was born, so I was not watching it as an infant. But actually, they probably could put it on as me as an infant. I probably would have found the aliens cute and enjoyable as a baby. But
that would make a lot.
Which
of
way?
Sense.
Listen, you. But Tyler, which way you want to go?
Enemy Mine.
And Enemy Mine, of course, moves on 6-2 to face whoever wins the next one. And y'all gonna hate me for this one. You really are. Well,
hang on. Let's find out why.
Oh, you'll find out why. And Chad, you get to start this one off. We're back at the top again, and it's number 24 from 1987, G.I. Joe the movie.
He's a real American hero.
Versus number six from 1988, They Live.
Oh, it's an easy one.
Huh. Yeah, see, I don't hate you because I don't have to go first.
Yeah, you get to go last.
On this one.
Second last.
I do.
Yes, you do.
Dorado.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
That's right. On this one, unlike Transformers, in G.I. Joe, they wussed out and didn't kill people. So I was disappointed in G.I. Joe the movie versus Transformers the movie. But regardless, I'm going with They Live. Definitely, They Live.
G.I. Joe was based in the Army. They killed a lot of people on that, and they were replaceable. As soon as one died, another one popped up.
No, they would just
go Joe.
They would parachute out of the helicopter as it exploded.
It's basically Hydra.
I mean, Well, that's what Cobra is basically. I mean, that's what they based GI Joe off of as Shield versus Hydra. But which way do you want to go there, Felix?
They Live, man, hands down. Just for the one line itself, I came when I'm all out of bubblegum. I know I killed that, but how does that go again?
It goes.
Came here to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
Yes. And I'm all out of bubble gum.
All out of bubble gum.
Rowdy Piper. Well, I will throw one to G.I. Joe the movie because I actually saw it for the first time about a month ago. It was another Saturday morning watch because I feel like I have to watch cartoon movies on Saturday morning just for nostalgia purposes. And I found G.I. Joe the movie actually enjoyable, even though I never was a G.I. Joe fan at all. Still haven't seen the live action ones. I just never was a G.I. Joe fan. It was before my time. But they actually had storyline in that movie, unlike Transformers, so I enjoyed the shit out of it because there's actually a good storyline. And seeing the fucking snake guy I always hated from G.I. Joe when they made fun of him on Robot Chicken, seeing him get turned into an actual snake was kind of funny. So I'll go with G.I. Joe the movie.
I think his name was
Even
Snake Eyes or something.
Was it Snake Eyes? I don't think.
You're talking about Cobra Commander.
Oh, yeah, it was Cobra Commander, yeah. Okay, I was going to say, I didn't think it was Snake Eyes. But I mean, yeah, fucking. He talks like with the fucking lisp all the time. He's fucking annoying as shit. But I'm don't get me wrong. They Live is an amazing movie, and I already see which way this is going, so I'm not too concerned about it. But I already know both shows They Live is going to be in the Final Four probably. But which way do you want to go, Kevin?
They Live. I mean, the rowdy one, man. Come on.
Yeah, you don't got to convince me about Rowdy Piper. Just when they think they got all the answers, I change the questions.
Love it.
But which way do you want to go, Leo?
A, I already said John Carpenter is one of my favorite directors. B, Rowdy Piper was my favorite wrestler growing up. And C, Keith David is a fucking legend. They Live.
And Mike?
Well, considering for the podcast group text that I have, my text tone is the bubblegum quote. I'm going They Live.
Which means They Live is moving on to face Enemy Mine in the next round. But which way would you have gone there, Tyler?
Not would have, still would. And They Live because of their snappy one-liners.
And finish us off, Vanessa. Which way you want to go?
So no surprise, I haven't seen either of these, but this poster here, They Live, he looks like Bloody Bender from Futurama. So I'm going with They Live.
He does. I didn't see that until you pointed it out. Yeah.
That's what I've been staring at this entire time.
I think he kind of got more of the the Mars Attack vibe.
Yeah, kind of. But
Yes.
Ack.
But that means we have another playing matchup to determine who's going to go into the first round. And it's going to get started off by Felix. And it's number 5, from 1987, Spaceballs. And be prepared to hate me, because it's facing number one seed from 1986, Aliens.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
What
so this is
the
like
fuck?
What? Dude, why'd you do this to me, man?
Not fair.
I actually didn't do this. The rankings did it. As much as I fucking hate Spaceballs, and I rub this in Chancey's face because I fucking hate Spaceballs because it makes fun of Star Wars. But
I think that's the reason why it's Kevin's favorite. God damn it, man. Let me get over here, you bitch. I mean, when she used in that thing, I remember seeing that in the theater and thinking, yeah. Fuck. But I seen Spaceballs a lot more back in the day, like a lot more. But fuck, man.
Oh no,
You
thank
really
you.
got me squirming over here. I'm gonna have to go with
The balls like this.
I know, right? Just because I think Spaceballs is gonna win, I'll go with Alien.
I'm disappointed in you.
I know you would be. I'm waiting to hear
Well-
the button you're gonna press right now too.
And Harley, you just started watching Star Wars. You better not be liking Spaceballs. You just got through the prequels. You should be loving Star Wars and hating anything make fun of it. But I have to give it to Aliens, of course, because I actually just rewatched Aliens for this bracket, and I forgot how good a movie Aliens is, especially compared to the first one, which was nowhere near as good. But Aliens is incredible. Alien, I would vote against in a bracket if it was against something better. But Kevin, which way you want to go? I say with a smile on my face.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
I'm going.
Welcome to my show.
Spaceballs. I'm going Spaceballs. It's a better Star Wars movie than Star Wars.
Okay, Freddie.
Now.
But which way you want to go, Leo? Aliens or Spaceballs?
All right. So you don't like Spaceballs because you say it makes fun of Star Wars, but I have to point out that George Lucas gave Mel Brooks his blessing to make the film, so much so that he even let him use industrial light and magic to provide the special effects for it.
Mm-hmm.
He just yes, but he just said you can't make Harrison Ford's character look like Han Solo. So he made him look like Indiana Jones. Yeah.
He couldn't make merchandise either, and that's why they made fun of it the whole movie.
But so it's a satire. It's not making fun of it. I think it shows it love, if anything. But this is really tough, man, because Aliens is just.
There's a reason it's number one seed.
Yeah. I love Mel Brooks. I love Spaceballs, but I have to go with Aliens.
And Mike?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Aliens as well.
And Tyler?
See, what I've noticed about a lot of these movies is that they're essentially, what do you call them, parodies or prequels to already existing movies. And had we placed Spaceballs to literally just about any other movie except Transformers the movie to this list, we probably would have given it to Spaceballs. But the thing is, Aliens is good because it's an original content, whereas Spaceballs only exists as a satire. So I'm going to have to give it to Aliens.
Oh, it totally exists as satire, but I 100% agree with that one. And Vanessa, which way you want to go?
Tyler makes a fair point. However, no, before I say however, and I also love Star Wars. Big Star Wars fan.
Oh, trust me, I've seen your
However,
Princess Leia cosplay.
I know.
Wait, hold on. Is it the slave Princess Leia cosplay?
Yes! Yes! She says yes with such enthusiasm.
Okay, I'm picturing it. You may proceed.
You could pay to see it too, but yes.
Instagram, it's there.
Oh yeah, it's on your Instagram too. Yeah, I forgot about that.
However, I still really like balls, so we're going with Spaceballs.
And that's why we love you, Vanessa. And Chad, finish this out. Which way would you have gone?
So, on my letterbox rating, I have Spaceballs as 5 out of 5. It is incredible. I love Spaceballs so much. But for this category,
Tell us more about how you love balls.
I love it. Love it in space, naked space, all that stuff. But with this category being, 80s alien movies, I got to go with Aliens. You can't not go with Aliens here.
Second best movie ever to say, "Get away from her, you bitch."
Just out of curiosity, what's the first?
Harry Potter final movie.
Huh.
Seriously?
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yes.
that's a big huh.
Oh, shit.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That quote's way more memorable than Aliens.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little different in Harry Potter. She adds my daughter, but still.
Also, to be fair, Aliens did it first.
Well, obviously, J.K. Rowling was freaking a child when Aliens came out. She was even born yet. I don't think she was even born yet. So, but that means what was that?
How old is she anyway?
50s, I think. Maybe. I honestly don't know. She was pretty young and homeless when she wrote Harry Potter, the first one. So,
huh?
And now she's one of the most hated people in the world. But life goes on. And exactly. And that means I get to start the next one off, and I fucking hate this because it's the number 1 seed, Aliens from 1986, versus the number 23 seed from 1989, Earth Girls Are Easy. Starring Jim Carrey, Damon Wayans, and Jeff Goldblum and Gina Davis. And just because I don't see it going this way, I have to give it to Earth Girls Are Easy because I found that movie so fucking hilarious and enjoyable. Jim Carrey and Damon Wayans are meant to play aliens who don't talk English. But which way do you want to go, Kevin? Earth Girls Are Easy or Aliens?
Earth Girls Are Easy.
Really?
Oh yeah. I love this movie too, and I'm kind of sour that Aliens beat out Spaceballs. So yeah.
And Harley agrees with you and says Earth Girls as well. But which way do you want to go, Leo?
Alien.
No thought required in that one. Which way do you want to go, Mike?
Aliens.
Tying it up. And Tyler?
What are aliens?
For $500, Alex?
For $500, Alex.
And Vanessa?
As much as my whole brand says to go with Earth Girls, no, I'm gonna go Aliens. This one is just no.
And I mean, the scene in Earth Girls where they're dancing in the club is freaking hilarious. The whole movie, but that scene is just freaking hilarious. But which way do you want to go, Chad?
I really like the message of Earth Girls Are Easy, but I'm going to go with Aliens.
It's a great message. I mean,
it might be the best message out of all these movies,
And Aliens moves on, as I foresaw. But which way do you want?
He can see the future.
It's all up to you, Felix.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear you. I have to go with Aliens.
Which means Aliens does move on 6-2. Sorry, Kevin, we lost that one.
I knew Aliens was gonna make it. I just had to, try.
Same. It's gonna be the same on Sunday. I already fucking know it. But if Aliens doesn't make it to the fucking semifinals, I will be surprised. But the next two matches are play-ins to determine which of these 4 movies will go into round 1. And the first play-in is number 22 from 1989, Communion, Christopher Walken's masterpiece, versus number 4 from 1982, The Thing.
Poorly.
And this one gets started off by Kevin.
Oh, John Carpenter's The Thing. I mean, I'm not even going to try to give my reason for that one.
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed going last in this, but which way do you want to go, Leo?
I love all things Christopher Walken, but I've already shown love for John Carpenter twice on this list. So, third time's a charm. I'm going The Thing.
And Mike?
Oh, definitely The Thing.
And Tyler?
Now you'll know. I want to give my love to Christopher Walken, but we just got to give it to The Thing. So I'm going to have
Love
to
it.
go with The Thing. And it needs more cowbell.
I don't understand what's going on right now.
A pretty well done Christopher Walken impression. That's what's going on right now. But
okay.
Vanessa, which way you want to go?
Tyler said it great, so yep.
Summoning Chansey, even though he's not
I
here at the
know.
moment.
I'm so tempted to just keep saying yup after everything.
We still got to make the CA's right. We got to make those shirts. But
Please, I will rep it constantly. Everything.
But Chad, which way you want to go? Even though The Thing is moved into round one.
Yeah, The Thing, no question.
And Felix.
Think.
Okay.
The Thing.
Y'all gonna hate me for this, but I hate The fucking Thing. I hate that movie with a hardcore passion.
Right.
Just because I think it's a boring ass movie. And the creature design is so fucking lazy. But the only version of The Thing I like is the one on Robot Chicken where it's Charlie Brown and Snoopy's The Thing. But
I thought you were going to say the Marvel one.
I have. Oh well, I do. Okay, I do love Marvel's Thing. Don't get me wrong, I do. I'm not exactly a fan of the casting for the new one, but I do love Marvel's The Thing, and I love.
Let's just see how it plays out.
I want Michael Chiklis back. God damn it! But Communion, I wasn't exactly impressed with either. Even though Christopher Walken was amazing in it, but I just wasn't a big fan of Communion. I did like the representation of all the different alien species. I'm not gonna lie. As a paranormal lover, I do love that. But
hey, ALM, Alien Lives Matter.
Exactly. And it's one letter away from one of my favorite aliens. But that means the final. Yeah, he likes to eat cats. But the final match of the night, the final playing match of the night, is going to get started off by Leo, and it's number 21 from 1986. My nomination for Rotisserie Cinema coming up on Yahoo Podcast, Invaders from Mars. And it's going against number 3 from 1982. Fuck me. I know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I already know what I'm choosing.
Did they ever say only why one of his fingers glow, and do the rest of his fingers glow, or is it just the one?
No, just like a lot.
Don't put that question into my head.
It's already out there.
Just like a lot of horrible men. Just like a lot of horrible men. He's only good with one finger. But which way do you want to go, Leo? E.T. Yeah. And Mike?
I'm phoning home too.
And Tyler?
I'm gonna have to go with E.T.
Has everybody seen this movie? I have to ask, because
Invaders from Mars, but I'm not voting against E.T.
And Vanessa, I already know, but tell me anyway.
Phone home.
Every woman loves a glowing finger.
I have a Jordan
some guys.
And some guys too. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna be sexist. Some guys too.
But the batteries
Don't
aren't.
discriminate.
You don't need batteries for a finger. But Chad, which way are you gonna go, Chad?
I'm going with the knockoff Mac and Me, E.T.
Oh, I love you for saying that. I fucking love you for saying that.
I wish I would have thought of that.
I was like, I hope Vanessa doesn't say this. I hope she doesn't say this.
Oh, I was trying, but yep. I'm proud of you. That was a good one. I'm jealous.
And Felix.
I have to go with ET, man.
See, as I said earlier, the only cool thing about ET was the Universal Studios ride because they would type your name onto a computer card, you'd give it to them when you go on the ride, and as you're leaving, ET be waving and he would say, "Goodbye, Jeremy." It was a fucking fun time. But other than that,
that's like Mr. Burns going, "Excellent."
Wait, hold on a second. If you hated the movie, why did you ride the ride?
because I was a kid, I went every ride at Universal Studios. I didn't care what the movie was. I went the ride for movies I never even saw.
So you're a
Who
ride
cares?
slut.
It's Universal Studios. You're paying a shitload of money to go in there. You go on every damn ride. But
Yeah, ride slut.
I will take it. I've been called the podcast whore. I will take a ride slot as well. But which way would you have gone, Felix? I mean, Kevin. Sorry.
E.T. for sure. And I've ridden the E.T. ride many a times at Universal Studios, and it sucks. So.
I agree.
Did it say
Right.
Jeremy to you too, Kevin, or what? Did it say
And yet, that's why I said the best thing about it is the ride. But
yeah, you're right. I mean.
Well, see, y'all did it. Y'all did it now. Y'all did it, and Mike gets to start this one out because the final matchup in round one is a 1982 matchup, and it's basically because it's number 4, The Thing, versus number 3, E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
Ooh.
And y'all made this matchup. You can't blame me.
Well, I'm still going. I'm still.
Well, I mean, you invited us, so. Anyway, it's cool.
Loophole.
And I have no regrets for that, but.
Yet. We're not done.
Oh, no. The first round's over. I have no regrets. But which way you want to go, Mike? Or, yeah, Mike.
I'm still phoning home.
And Tyler?
Phone home.
And Vanessa?
Yeah, I'm phoning home too.
And Chad?
You know, as far as I'm concerned, this could almost be the finals. These two movies against each other. This is super tough. It's way too early for these two, but I'm going with E.T.
Well, E.T. is now up 4-0, which means one more vote and it moves on. And I will say before Felix votes, it is going to be facing, whoever wins this, is going to be facing aliens in the next round.
Huh.
So, Felix, which way you want to go?
Just because I spent so much time trying to play that game back in the day in Atari, I have to go with ET, man.
The worst Atari game ever.
You know what? I wouldn't say the worst. You just had to figure. It took forever to figure out what you had to do, but
it was rated the worst game
Didn't
ever.
they destroy like so many out in the desert because they couldn't sell it?
Yeah.
Did you?
buried
Yeah,
them.
they went out and like dug them back out or something. I was seeing somewhere a while back, but yeah, I have to go with ET for now. It's gonna lose right now in a little bit, anyways. But
Yeah, and so E.T. will move on to face aliens in round 2. And Chansey, who it was his pick for this to be put into the wheel that it won from, this topic, he says The Thing, and he will be. And I'm happy you're joining now, buddy, because the first round's pretty much over. So Sunday night, this can go a completely different way for the whole first round. So that's gonna be the interesting part. I think we're up to 10 people on or 9 people on Sunday now. So fuck us, or maybe even 10. So yeah, fuck us definitely. But which way do you want to go? Oh, me. Fuck, I hate both these movies. Fuck it, I'd rather watch E.T. than The Thing, so I'll give it to E.T. And that's saying something. But which way do you want to go, Kevin?
Because there's an ET in Star Wars, I'm going The Thing.
Yes, E.T. is in Star Wars. That's the only redeeming quality about it. Well, the creatures are, not E.T. himself. E.T. the regular E.T. I think pretty much died on the way home. But I think they saw the Galactic Council about that one. But which way do you want to go there, Leo?
Well, I know ET's already moving on, but I think you know where my vote lies at this point.
The Thing? John, or should I say John Carpenter?
John Carpenter, yeah.
Which means E.T. does move on. And round one is officially over at however the fuck long we've been doing this, in 2 hours. Almost. So, round two, and I'm going to shut off the movie posters now because we've all seen them all. So, but round two is going to get started off by Tyler. You can find me on Facebook as Jeremy Bryant, or you can find me as Uncensored, Unapologetic, and Untamed UQ Podcast Collective Facebook group. You can find me on Twitter and the Instagram as @JuggaloBastard, or should I say X now. And you can find me on TikTok as @JuggaloBastard Podcast. You can also find me on YouTube as Paranormal The New Normal. And you can also find me streaming on YouTube as Blind Knowledge Network, because all knowledge is blind until they admit Bigfoot exists.